Capricorns, welcome to your May zodiac reading. I hope you've had a lovely April. Now, as I'm shuffling the cards, I'm feeling a block of energy, which I feel like is there for some of you. It's about a situation in your life which is causing you anxiety. It's the block feels somewhere between my heart and my throat chakra. So I'd like you to bring to mind what this situation might be. You might need to pause this video because I feel like this reading is going to be about helping to release this anxiety. Because I feel like it's getting in the way of you having complete clarity as much as you can in your life and being able to make decisions about things. I feel like now is not the right time to make decisions if you feel like you need to, but to wait until these blocks have been fully cleared, because I feel like at some point the answer to whatever you're trying to make your mind up about is going to come to you so naturally you won't ever have to force it. So let's pull a card for the general energy of what May is going to bring. Okay, I feel like I feel like a body scan is going to be quite helpful here for you. So this just involves sitting or lying down, and when you have some time to yourself, clearing your mind and just bringing it into mind, this situation or this person, whatever's going on in your life, and just feeling where you feel the block of energy in your body, and you will feel it there. It will be somewhere. I feel like, as I said, for a lot of you, it's going to be in between this area. So this is maybe a matter of the heart, maybe involving someone that you feel quite close to and that you have a lot of love for, but there's something confusing going on that you're not sure about at the moment, and you feel a bit foggy about the situation. Or this is going to be about something where you feel like you're not speaking your truth as much as you could be, or you're hiding a certain part of yourself and you need to speak up more. So I feel like this is really about looking through, scanning the body from head to toe, finding where that block of energy is, and doing whatever you need to do in order to release it. Sometimes it's helpful before releasing it to actually just identify what it looks like and what it feels like, what colour it is, what shape it is, and then figuring out the best way to let that go. So whether it needs to be evaporated or made smaller or turned a different colour, have the confidence in yourself to be able to do this. And however often you need to do this in order for it to go, but it will eventually go. I feel like this is about reviewing different areas of your life, because although this block may be about a certain relationship you have, or a certain aspect of, for example, your working life, this is going to be related and connected to other things going on. So let's say there might be, for example, a block in somewhere, something to do with your job right now, or a project that you're working on. Because everything is connected, sorry, my dog's asleep next to me, because she's snoring, because of the connections between everything, is it actually this block coming from, let's say, your work? Is it actually coming from the fact that you have some anxieties about some other things going on in your life, and you're actually projecting it into your work, for example, or vice versa, issues in your work life that may be seeping into your personal relationships, or your relationship with your partner right now, if you're in a relationship. I feel like this is more than just actually balancing one area of your life. This is about balancing all of them. This, I think, came up in the recent full moon video that I did, so it might be helpful to look at that as well. You might find some other bits of advice in there about reviewing those different aspects of your life, bringing them into balance. Okay, so other challenges for May to overcome. This is about releasing certain things that are holding you back, and allowing more freedom to come in. Whatever it is that's causing you these anxieties, it's holding you back from stuff. And like I said, everything's connected, so if there's something holding you back in your relationships or your work, it's going to seep into the other things. And it's going to take up a lot of your headspace. Once those blocks can be let go of, it might be a simple case of just releasing them physically in your body, enabling you to deal with the situation a lot clearer in your outer world. But actually, by releasing those blocks, it might enable you to make decisions about things that need to be made. Do you need to, I'm not necessarily saying to come out of a situation or relationship, but do you need to actually shift things within them in order to sort of free up this feeling of freedom, and remembering why you entered into that situation in the first place. Okay, so some more advice about how to overcome these blocks. Take each day as it comes and do step by step. If you feel like there's certain things that need to be changed that feel quite overwhelming, just break it down into baby steps, and you always only have to deal with the step that you're on right now. Yeah, that's the advice from this card. There's never any baby step that is going to be too much for you to deal with. So have faith in your path and in your ability to overcome these. So, an outcome from May from doing this. I love this card. It's got so much power behind it. And this always comes, this is why the word challenge for me now actually is, I feel it in my body as a positive word, because without these challenges, there's nothing to break through, and there's nothing to go beyond to come out with a higher sense of connection to yourself and self-progression. There's a huge sense of breaking free of something here. For some of you, I feel like this video is actually going to be a seed of planting a seed of actually that you do need to break out of something here. And for some of you, you will need to make some big changes. But for a lot of you, I feel like there's just little shifts that need to be made, little blocks of energy that need to be cleared in order to have this amazing breakthrough at the end. Right, let's just pull one more card for another outcome, and then I'm going to shift the I'm going to move on to a different deck briefly. Okay, so another outcome. There's this real sense of liberation and but a calmness at the same time. A deeper connection with yourself and with whatever it is that's causing you this anxiety. Let's say it's a relationship, there's going to be a deeper connection within this relationship coming once you work through those little blocks. And if there are other people involved in this situation, or there are people around that you can bring in to help, I think this could be really beneficial, because if this is about a relationship, likely the other person is probably feeling the same. And if it's about a work situation, if there are people at work that can be brought in to help you overcome certain things, use that support that you have in place already, because it's going to improve your personal relationships with those people around you. So what I'd actually like to finish with is just to pull a couple of cards from my Goddess deck, which I don't often use anymore because I've got this new Osho Tarot deck, but they're really beautiful cards, and they're really nice for just some, I think, some final words of wisdom for you guys. So let's have a look. Okay, this is about remembering that everything is temporary and goes in cycles. Okay, so it might be worth checking out my video on the 5 elements if you don't know about the cycles that we go through in terms of the 5 elements of Chinese medicine and the seasons, the moons. I feel like it's worth actually just sorry, identifying what cycle you're in at the moment. So you'll either be in winter, spring, early summer, late summer, or autumn within your cycle, and what cycle are you with at the moment, if you're a female, within your personal cycle, and how to use these more effectively. I think that this could be really useful to you. So check out my video about that. I also have a blog post, which is the link of which is in the description of that video, because I feel like actually identifying what phase of the cycle you're in right now can actually help you get a perspective on things and help you move forward. I feel like whatever phase you're in right now, you've been in for quite some time, or you've been in for too long than is necessary, and unblocking these blocks of energy within your body are going to be able to help you move forward onto the next phase of the cycle. So it's therefore important to realise what phase you're in now and which phase is coming up, so that you can just have a more clear sense of direction about where you're headed. So I hope that all makes sense, and I hope you've taken at least something from this video. I wish you the best of luck with that, and a great May to all of you, and I will see you next month. Okay, bye for now.